Hello! Hi, welcome back. Now this is it. This is the epilogue. The end of the journey. It's been not that long of a ride, but it felt long. And this epilogue starts with a ride. And I think this is the right way to do minigame. Right? It is short and exciting. This bike section, unlike the one in Route 666, is like a quarter of the length, but 4 times the excitement. They throw a lot of things at you very quickly, which is great. And well, have I told you that is like less than a quarter of the length of Route 666? Route 666, which is long and has nothing in it. Say, not exactly the same with Isla del Sol. And Isla del Sol has a lot for you to do, but it's still too damn long. I think the minigame should have been just like introductions to a new activity and break up the pace, let you do something new for a little bit, and before you go back to the usual action. But the 2 minigames chapter, the break lasts like a millennia. God damn it! It didn't just let you take a break. It set a new pacing for the game or some shite. It's so unnecessary. It should have been this short during all of them. And then if you want to make a long minigame, just put it on the menu somewhere. Oh, and I love this leap. It looks so graceful and cool. It's just probably in the entire epilogue, I like that moment the most out of everything. All the verses, all the fights, all the cutscenes and stuff. I just love that single leap that John does. Just that simple thing. Just wonderful. Oh, in this part, I even now I still don't have any idea how it really works. How the rules for the pillars falling off works. Sometimes they just keep falling off, and I can't get a firm foothold at all. And sometimes they just stop for a bit, and then they start falling off again. I don't understand. To me, it's like RNG most of the time. That's why it's quite annoying, this part. At least it's short, I guess. And that's the end of the first section, but it's not the end of John. I still have a little Alfheim to do with John. This is a John demo Alfheim, essentially. Use Wicked Weave, right? Use Wicked Weave, and it's a great Alfheim to introduce John, I guess. Since John's Wicked Weave does a lot of damage, like a lot more damage than Bayo's, which is great. However, it does pose a problem that is, well, you can kill enemies too quickly if you do too many weaves in them. You still get the same combo points for like what, 50% more damage. So yeah, enemies can die without giving you any combo at all, kind of. So you gotta play John a bit differently. And I guess the biggest difference John has from Bayo is that she has infinite dodges, which is absolutely fucking wonderful. It makes me kind of lazy with panda offset and all that when I play with John, because the infinite dodges, which is so cool, and then I still like doing panda offset more, but infinite dodges though. the limitation on witch time activation on John doesn't matter that much in Infinite Climax, so it's not that much of a minus, I guess. I kinda like John. So we go to Jubileus. Jubileus, as I said, sucks ass. Yeah, she has two problems. First is that she is too long. The fight is way too damn long. She is too sturdy, too many health bars. And second is, well, she doesn't have any cool attack for you to deal with. You just wait for her to put down the feathery tentacle thingy and then wail at the faces. And her fight is too segmented for my liking. I understand that they're trying to, like, you know, put everything that you've experienced before into this. Fire, ice, lightning, jumping from platform to platform, and all that gobshite, but it just makes for a jumbled mess. I guess the coolest thing about her is how they make how the environmental interaction works. Like you use fire Durga in the fire field to not get burned when you touch lava. You use Odette in the ice to not get frozen, and you switch to lightning Durga for general purpose because of her ground lightning balls stuff. That's the best thing about Jubileus. Nothing else really. Like the different phases feels almost the same. She has a few more attacks in the second phase, but the thing is, all the new attacks are really annoying ones. They last forever, and during which you can't do anything to her. There's this triple galaxy thingy attack that turns you into Bayonetta. I hate that thing. And then the black hole attack where she put a black hole and you gotta run away, and she does put all her feather tentacle down. You thought you would be able to, you know, sneak some cheeky hits in, but you can't. Those tentacles are invulnerable during it. Like, she suffers like the same problem as all the other giant bosses have. Right? They're like they're not exactly a fight. They're like a puzzle more than a fight. They can be fun because they're put there as a similar function to mini games. They are like a break from the action, a low point in the pacing, so that it's not high-paced, fast-paced all the time, right? And you know, to be honest, when doing a PP run, I do find it pretty good to reach a boss chapter in a way, because well, all these difficult pure plat verses, and then the bosses are just a puzzle you gotta figure out, and they stay the same every time, so it's gonna be pretty fun. But well, like all guilty pleasure, after you've done it once, you slowly start to realize that they suck. Similar to post-nut clarity, you know? It's like post-boss clarity. Jubileus is the same, but without the fun, because she outlasts the joy honeymoon phase like a long time. Like she should have ended after that lightning phase segment thingy.
I've got a fever, and the only cure.
And this second main phase of Jubileus has an RNG problem that can happen. That she would constantly do this attack right here, or the black hole attack, during which you can't do shit to her. I think during this attempt she does that too, and I spent like 1 minute or something just running away doing nothing. And on hard, right, the combo requirement for Jubileus is ridiculously high. It is absurd. It's like 650,000 or something. And remember, once reaching 600,000 and still got a gold combo, it's like, what the fuck? And if she constantly does attacks that you can't, that doesn't let you interact with her, then and keep breaking your combo, it makes the combo requirement all the more difficult to reach. This QTE can be skipped. You don't really need to, but there's no reason to do that, because not doing this QTE means you have to play with regular Jubileus for the entire last half of the health bar. No, just no. Just end it already. Finally, Jubileus is dead. I did not enjoy this fight, not at all. And to make matter worse, this is not the end of the epilogue either. There are a few more verses to do. Well, they're all easy, I guess. Big bang bonus. This is supposed to be the climax, but no, I don't like it as much as the leap. The leap, man, is the leap. That's the money shot of this chapter, man. I don't know if anybody agrees. I guess this is a pretty weird thing. To like nothing better than that one simple leap. Oh, and this drive Jubileus to the sun segment is surprisingly more difficult than I remembered it to be. Back when I first bought Bayo again on the PC, like a few months ago, and I reached this part and I was complacent. I thought, it's easy, no problem. And then I keep crashing into planets because I let go of the stick too early, and Jubi here autocorrect back to the center while the planet's still not passed, and crash into them, and boom, game over on the record. I was infuriated. Bye bye, Jubi. You won't be missed. Because you suck. So this is supposed to be a free verse, right? You just have to smash the damn statue and do it quick enough. But I find this to be a pretty devious ranking traps. It's super easy, of course, nothing fight you back, but the requirement is just pretty strict. You just a slightly bit slow, you get a go time, and if you break combo even once, which can happen because you might not drive Bayonetta to the right place to hit this weird glowing spot. Break combo even once and there's a very high chance you get a gold combo. And it's still not over yet. The final part of the epilogue is 3 mini verses you do in the middle of these credit sequence. And so you can't skip this. It's not exactly a cutscenes, so it's gonna take a long time. The 3 verses are short and simple, but if you fail even once, you have to do everything again, like from the beginning of the credit. This verse with John is the first John fight again, but only 1 health bar. But I find this one to be the most variable. It's like, I think 7 out of 10 times the John here just do nothing. Like, she just docile, and you can easily just burst her down with few weave and that's done. But every now and then she suddenly becomes super aggressive. I don't know why, and she just start sliding and jumping and dive kicking, and it catch me off guard every time. I don't know what triggers her AI in this mini-verse, but This second one is the one I hate the most, because they give you a weird weapon sets. I almost never use the sword as it is, well, I literally never use the shotguns. So they give you sword and shotgun. It felt really weird to play. Luckily, it's super short. No, all 3 are super short. The last one is an absolute freebie. You have serious mode on against common enemies, so just mash those buttons, man, and it's done. And that is the finally end of the chapter, and also the end of the playthrough. It's been quite a ride. No, it took like, what, 5 months, over 5 months to put out all of the videos for this playthrough. I finished the gameplay recording a long time ago. As I said, I think around the time I put out the video for chapter 2, that's when I just recently finished this epilogue recording right here. And chapter 2 video was out like at the early November, and now it's early Feb of the next year, so it took like 4 months to put out the rest of the videos, even though I have everything recorded already. Proof of my laziness, I guess. But there it is. The adventure is done. I don't know if I'm gonna do a John playthrough or not. I don't think so. It's just repetitive work at that point, right? Redundant. There you go. Result screen. I have not played easy and very easy, and I don't think I will. I'm not gonna subject myself to that boredom just to fill up the result screen with pure plats. 3 lines are enough, really. Anyway, that's that. Goodbye. See you again, or not.